I do the table slap. Hello everybody, Canadian RC's here, and today I'm talking about touring cars, and more specifically, my touring cars. So first off, let's take a look at my stock touring car. Stock is the most popular class of my track, and it probably is for other tracks as well when we're talking about on-road racing, and more specifically indoor on-road racing on carpet. This is what the inside of my touring car looks like every other touring car, but let's go over the electronics anyways. So, inside we have an R1 17.5 censored brushless motor with a timing set that doesn't matter because I'm going to change it. We got a Hobbywing blue Just Stock ESC in there. I think it's a Just Stock ESC, it looks like one. That's what the Hobbywing rep told me at the track. Black servo, I'm calling it black because I don't know what it is. It's just a black servo with no markings. So it's the black servo. And then for a transmitter receiver, I have a Futaba 4PV on the way. It's not here yet because it's coming from China. So hopefully I see that by after Christmas time. Thanks for having fast shipping. And then we're running slicks on here. These are QTS 32 tires, which I knew before I checked there. I just needed to look again. So these tires, you have to keep them clean. If you guys looked at my Instagram story, you saw what they look like before and after. I was putting in awful lap times at the track, and then I realized that my tires need to be clean. So I took some brake cleaner on a cloth, wiped them off, got them nice and slick, and I shaved like 3 seconds off my lap time just by cleaning the tires. It was a night and day difference just from little changes like that. So this car, I got this body pre-painted because I bought a guy's old setup. He had 2 cars, tons of stuff, parts and stuff. So I bought his old setup off of him because he used to be into racing and now he isn't anymore. So I bought his setup off him. So I ended up with 2 of these. These are Serpent S411 2.0 cars. These are all-wheel drive touring cars, 110 scale. They came out in about 2014, so they're a little bit of an older model. They have newer ones out by now, but they run very well. There's still lots of adjustability, so I can't complain. I'm perfectly happy with them. And because I'm just getting into it, for the price that I got all this stuff for, I'm more than happy to just have 2 cars to get into it. So this car is for USGT, also known as the scale class, because of the scale looking bodies that they have to run, like this Cadillac ATS-V made by Protoform. And then they also have to run scale looking spoked tires and a kind of more scale looking tread made by Gravity RC. So this is running an R1 21.5 motor because the person I bought these off of likes R1 and because R1's a good company. ESC is an extreme stock Hobbywing ESC. I didn't even know that you could get more extreme than just stock, but I guess you can. And that's an ESC that's in this car. Then we have a Savix 1251 MG, which stands for Metal Gear, as I've recently learned. Servo, nice and torquey, nice and fast for this car. It does great. It's low profile, so there's extra room in there for a receiver. I love it. And then we're running the most current modern Milapse transponders, or just one in this car anyways. There's one for this one as well. And so those link to the computer at the track. There's a computer set up, a laptop. And so the track, you can track your laps. As you're doing laps, it'll tell you your lap time, your standings in a race with other people, which is pretty darn neat. I love the setup. I wish these didn't cost so damn much because it's about $100 no matter where you look for one. But it's really cool tech, and I can see why it's worth paying for it because you get to track your laps, which is sweet. Just a little touring thing that I learned that I'm going to share with you guys is these really cool little body clips. So these are, it's like one body clip and the bottom's super long on it. What you use these for is it can stick through both your front or rear body posts at the same time. So you only have to run one pin in the front and one pin in the bottom, and they don't really fall out at all. They stay in really well, and it locks the body out nice and even. I like them, they're really neat. And I got one in some RC trade. The guy had been a parts and there's one of these in here, and I finally figured out what it's for. Today, I'm just gonna quickly give you guys a little tip is get yourself one of these. This is a RPM pinion case. It doesn't have to be an RPM pinion case, but you're gonna wanna have a decent pinion collection. because you're gonna end up doing a lot of gearing tuning, because sure, timing on the motor is one thing, but gearing tuning is another, and this is gonna give you a much more substantial change. So these are really nice to have. This, the guy that I bought these off of, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, he's got like 12 gears in here, I think, and he's got like from like 47 to 52 teeth. So I have all the different, tooth counts that I need to do some adjustments, plus spur gears, I have those as well. But it's awesome to have these on hand, so you're not in track and you're like, oh, I'm overheating non-stop, now I have to go to the hobby shop and buy one. It's nice to be able to already have your hands on them. So if you're gonna get into racing, or like the rough range where people are running their pinions at, go ahead and be like, okay, so one guy runs a 46 and this guy runs a 52. I'm gonna get 46, 48, 50, 52 tooth. Maybe some in between that. And then you know that you kind of have the pinion gears you need to make adjustments, and then you can set your timing within that. But it's definitely something that's nice to have, and I'm glad that this setup came with it, because I know I'm gonna end up changing some of the tooth counts on these cars, and it's awesome to have all of these pinions already. Here's just another, these are just the wheels taken off of the USGT. So this is just a black spoked rim. It's fairly standard. Most of the time these tires come pre-mounted, but these rims aren't. And then here's one of the already mounted tires. It's wrecked. I'm gonna do a close-up shot so you guys can see it. But the tread's just worn down, but same thing, spoked wheels, because that's the scale idea. And it's really cool. I like USGT. It's slow, a little slower than touring, but it's really nice. It's a fun class to get into because they're not too fast, not too slow, but you can still put in good laps with these cars. And I really like that I have a USGT and a stock car, because this one's a little bit slower. I'm more comfortable having friends and family drive this one rather than my stock car. So I'm glad that I ended up with two cars. I've mainly been running this car because this one doesn't have a receiver in it. It's not cooperating, but I do like both. They're both really neat. A few times I've just switched this car over to the touring wheels just to get some more grip, for fun. But yeah, anyways guys, thanks for watching this quick video about my touring setup. I was thinking about giving you guys like a setup sheet, or showing you guys my setup sheet, but I don't have one, and I don't know enough to explain to you what everything's set up at and why it's set there. So I was just gonna show you guys the cars, go over what I'm running for electronics, if any of you care about that. Maybe you guys want to see the weight of these cars. If you do, comment that down below, but for now I'm just gonna do this. Thank you guys for watching, and it's so hot in this room I think I'm gonna die.